Prince Harry and King Charles, the road to reconciliation. Prince Harry and King Charles III's relationship has always been complex, but since Harry's departure from royal duties in early 2020, their bond has grown strained. The decision for Harry and his wife, Meghan Markle, to step back as senior royals, often termed Megxit, not only marked a turning point for Harry but also led to increasing friction with his father. Although there were moments of warmth and apparent reconciliation, deeper issues have made true mending of their relationship challenging. The world got a glimpse of just how troubled things were through Harry and Meghan's 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey, where Harry shared feelings of isolation within the royal family and cited concerns over security and media intrusion. His comments, particularly about his father and brother, Prince William, underscored Harry's view of his family as both uncaring and unprepared to protect him. Harry's statements were particularly unsettling for King Charles, whose traditional approach to duty, protocol, and family privacy contrasted sharply with his son's public openness. Tensions only heightened with Harry's memoir, *Spare*, released in January 2023. In the book, Harry painted a portrait of a cold relationship with his father, detailing instances where he felt dismissed or misunderstood. Harry even recalled moments that made him feel lesser than his elder brother, William. The raw, personal details and *Spare* opened wounds that had been private, casting a shadow over any possibility of an easy reconciliation. The monarchy has historically kept family matters private, a tradition King Charles upholds. Unlike his son, Charles rarely discusses personal family issues publicly, and, in recent years, he has remained largely silent about Harry's public statements. Nonetheless, there were several points at which it appeared the king extended an olive branch, including when he referenced Harry and Meghan in his first public address as king following Queen Elizabeth II's passing. In his speech, Charles expressed love for Harry and Meghan as they continue to build their lives overseas. This line was interpreted by many as a subtle signal that Charles, despite everything, still cared for his younger son and hoped for peace. However, according to royal insiders, Charles finds it difficult to accept Harry's decision to air family grievances so publicly. Sources close to the monarchy say the king feels hurt, not just by Harry's words but by the loss of family unity, especially after the death of Queen Elizabeth II. His late mother's motto, "Never complain, never explain," has guided Charles throughout his life. This difference in values has only deepened the rift between father and son, with Charles reportedly disapproving of Harry's decision to share intimate details about the family with the world. Meanwhile, Harry, who now lives in California with Meghan and their 2 children, has repeatedly emphasized the need for his family to apologize or at least acknowledge his perspective. In recent interviews, he's called for accountability from his family, suggesting he wants a direct dialogue and acknowledgement of the ways he feels they've wronged him. However, this demand for accountability has been a sticking point. Charles, a staunch believer in the monarchy's traditional values, finds such calls inappropriate and feels they undermine the institution's stability. While they maintain minimal contact, Harry has returned to the UK on several occasions, albeit mostly for official events rather than personal family gatherings. The death of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022 brought Harry back, and during her funeral and the days of mourning, he was seen alongside his father and brother, though the moments appeared formal rather than familial. Additionally, Harry attended King Charles's coronation in May 2023, although he attended alone and left promptly after the ceremony. The choice not to bring Meghan or stay longer was reportedly Harry's decision, possibly to avoid overshadowing the occasion with added media speculation. Despite outward gestures, such as his coronation attendance, insiders have described Charles and Harry's relationship as distant. Charles has reportedly adopted a hands-off approach, allowing Harry the freedom to make his own choices while quietly hoping he might one day return to the family. Harry, on the other hand, seems to hold out hope for a reconciliation but insists it must come with an understanding and acknowledgement of his viewpoint, a requirement that so far seems unlikely to be met. The key to reconciliation may lie in patience and a change in expectations. Experts believe that as time passes, and perhaps with a bit of introspection on both sides, there could be opportunities for father and son to bridge the gap. Some royal analysts suggest that a significant family event, such as a wedding or another funeral, could bring Harry and Charles closer, with the hope that such a shared experience might remind them of the importance of family over disagreement. Others argue that the issue runs too deep and that Harry's insistence on truth and accountability is incompatible with Charles's preference for privacy and protocol. The starkly different expectations around communication and openness have left both sides at an impasse, and until one is willing to compromise, a complete reconciliation remains distant.